Most of us probably know the feeling of wanting to go back into photography, but not being motivated enough to do so. It's extremely annoying and it makes us feel bad about ourselves. But what if I tell you there are ways to regain or even keep that interest? Let's begin. So the first most important thing to do is have your camera accessible to you. And the reason for that is pretty simple. How do you plan to take photos without a camera? The truth is that 90% of the time motivation to take photos comes and goes randomly. And if your camera isn't accessible when it happens, you most likely won't take any photos. Simply because you have to go out of your way. So even if you are just sitting at home, doing anything really, have your camera near you. It will help a lot. But also take it with you whenever you can. Going to a store? Take your camera. Going on a walk? Try to dress what you are supposed to do. This way you won't have the "it looks cool but I will photograph it later" problem. But even then, have your camera as accessible as you can. Don't just put it in your bag and then forget about it. Try to have it on your neck, on your shoulder, or preferably in your hand. This way you will most likely use it. But if you are like me and you don't really want to have your camera out all the time, you can always do something like this or this. It's more accessible than just have it in your bag. But there is a reason why this is the first step. It's pretty simple, but there are others. So we as humans have the tendency of getting used to things. And if we get used to something, we will most likely find it boring. So to combat this, we will have to try new things. And in the context of photography, you can do quite a lot. Try a new genre or style of shooting. Try a new technique. There is truly a lot to combat boringness. However, this also extends to the location. Your hometown can be the most beautiful and photogenic place out there, but you will most likely find it boring. Simply because you are used to it. So what? Go on a trip? I mean, if you want and can afford it, yes. However, most of us have neither time or money to do this. So what then? Well, explore where you live. Because I'm gonna be honest here, I don't think you explored every square centimeter of the place where you live. So try to change it, explore your home. It's way more interesting than you might think. Let's be honest here, you love gear. We all do. And because of that, changing it might be a good motivation to get back into photography. So for example, let's say you photograph usually at the 50mm mark. Well, try 200. Do you usually photograph without a tripod? Try to use it. And so on and so on. There is truly a lot that you can do. Gear motivates us for a pretty simple reason. We spend the money, let's use it. So now going into more money side of things, if you have a piece of gear that you really want to buy and have the money for it, go ahead. It will motivate you to at least try it out. A prime example of it is this lens right here. I always wanted a telephoto, so I bought one used. And now I have a new way to photograph things. But if you are on a budget and still want to try out new gear, I would recommend looking into adapting old lenses. It can actually get rather cheap. Alright, these steps can help you to get your motivation back. But how do you keep it? Before we start, please consider subscribing, it helps a lot. But also, burnout will happen, sooner or later anyway. These things will help you stave it away, but if you truly don't feel like photographing, don't force yourself. Everyone goes through it. Alright, but what can you do to keep your motivation? Well, the first thing I would recommend is to work on a project. It doesn't need to be very specific or anything. It can be alphabet, birds, trees, even doors, anything that you can actually imagine. Whatever you choose, try to approach it as a project and not an individual work. This way you will kind of know what to do. But also please set a deadline, otherwise you will procrastinate on it way too much. But if you don't know what to photograph, look at photography contests and challenges. You don't even need to participate, just use it as an inspiration on what to photograph. And this way you will at least have something to work on. So yeah, motivation is a thing that we creatives need a lot. But it doesn't mean anything if we aren't prepared to use it. So go out there and photograph things, while motivated preferably. Bye!